This is one set of 10 musicians, and here proper selection and formation of group is only important part. Let us go through the set. Mentioned that 10 musicians A to J are experts in at least one of the following three percussion instruments. Instruments are tabla, mridangam, and gatham. Among them, three are experts. Now we can see here the entire set it is given that experts combination. So basically we need to form one table wherever we can fill it up that who is experts in where. For that, first let us draw the table. Now we have generated one table with our available space as A to J. These are the 10 musicians and these are the three percussion instruments. Now next information among them, three are experts in tabla but not in mridangam or ghatam. Another three are experts in mridangam but not in tabla and ghatam, and one is expert in gatam but not in tabla or mridangam. Let's write it down, these information. So in tabla there are three. Let us write three only. This tabla, this is basically the part of only I am talking about. In case of mridangam, this is again three. In gatam, this is one. This is only. So 7 of them considered like that. After that, next information it has mentioned. Further, 2 are experts in tabla and mridangam, but not in gatam. Tabla and mridangam, if you take, it would be 2. So let me consider tabla and mridangam, this part taken together, it is considered as 2, both of it. So it is both. But it is not gatam that time. Next information it has mentioned that 1 is an expert in tabla and gatham. 1 is an expert in tabla and gatham. That means if I take tabla and gatham part, so it should be one another. These two I can find. It would be 1. These two. But at that time it is not mridangam. Not mridangam. 1 is tabla and gatham but not mridangam. Okay, so this way I can find it out. The 7 plus 2 plus 1, 10 number of people are considered like that. That's I need to consider. This. Okay. Now let us go with these extra informations which is given in this case. Now let us go with these given information, extra informations given, following facts. Both A and B are experts in mridangam, but only one of them is also expert in tabla. Both A and B are experts in mridangam. So do one thing. A and B, both of them, in case of mridangam, let me put the tick mark. But only one of them is also experts in tabla. The part of tabla, it would be there. I don't know which one. So I need to write it down. This one as in this format, only one of them. Okay. Next point, D is an expert in both tabla and gatham. So D part is a confirmed part that I can write it down. D is both tabla and gatham. Tabla and gatham. It's done. Next one information. Point number 3, both F and G are experts in tabla, but only one of them also experts in mridangam. So in case of F and G, both are experts in tabla. Both F and G are experts in tabla, but only one of them is also experts in mridangam. So we need to take also the part of mridangam. That means any one of them in this zone also. One. I don't know who will be. Okay. Next information. Neither I nor J is an expert in tabla. J, tabla part, I can put a cross mark. It is sure. Neither I nor J is an expert in tabla. Okay. Next, neither H nor I is an expert in mridangam, but only one of them is an expert in gatam. So first of all, put H and I cross mark in mridangam cross. But only one of them is an expert in gatam. One of them expert in gatam. Only one of them. So out of here a tick or here tick, that I can make. So it is one very important point. As everyone is minimum one, so definitely I would be here a tick mark. And whenever any person is expert in only one of the item, let me put 2 tick mark. So I am getting confirmed that gatam part, it is over. And once the gatam part is over, what I can consider from here, let me try. So we can see that our gatam part, this one, it is getting over. I need not to talk about that. Again, these one, only one of them is in gatam. Due to that, I need to be, H cannot be in this part. So H need to be only in this part, and also this would be single one. So I am giving double tick, and double tick means I can say one of them done, 2 others pending for tabla part. There is no person mridangam and gatam, these 2 experts. So due to that reason, for J I can find either gatam or mridangam it would be, but gatam to only one person, so definitely it cannot be. So here in this case I need to put cross mark for J here, and definitely tick mark it would come for J in the segment of mridangam, and that should be only mridangam. So mridangam also one of them done, tabla one of them done by this way. Now the rest others, here single tick mridangam, that means AB mridangam it is there. One of them it would be double tick, that means only mridangam. So here only one of them, that should be only mridangam. This is only mridangam. This is not only mridangam. This is tabla and mridangam, any one of it. So definitely either C or E, any one would be definitely only mridangam. Same thing if you, so I can go on writing C or E. C or E. One of them, it would be mridangam. M. One of them, M. Let me write clearly. Yes. And the other one, C or E, which is pending, that would be definitely tabla. Why? Because gatham, this part, only gatham is done, as well as gatham with tabla, it is also done. D means this part is also over. So this part over, this part over. No one would be gatham. So rest others, whatever segment I need to put a tick mark, that would be either tabla or mridangam. Here, one person definitely only mridangam, one person mridangam and tabla. Here, one person mridangam and tabla, one another would be only tabla. Rest others 2% CE, one need to be mridangam, one need to be tabla. These way the entire segment it would be done. On the basis, let us go for answering questions. Now we can see the question number 1, where it has mentioned that who among the following is definitely an expert in tabla, but not in either mridangam or gatham. As per my concept, he should be double tick in tabla, and that is H I can see. So as for that, my answer for this question, it is goes for H, option 4. Second question, who among the following is definitely an expert in mridangam, but not in either tabla or gatham? That means definitely an expert in mridangam, only double take in mridangam need to be, and already we have seen that double take in mridangam, it is appearing for J. That means my second question answer goes to J, option E. Now you can see the third question, where it has said that which of the following pairs, there are four pairs given, pairs cannot have any musician who is an expert in both tabla and mridangam, but not in gatham. Now there are some options C and E. First option C and E. C and E, wherever one will be in tabla, one will be in mridangam, but no one in a pair condition. So my answer for this question is going to 1. Let's check the others. Option 2, C and F. C and F. F may be tabla and mridangam both. So due to that reason, F cannot be. Similarly, third option A and B. A and B, any one of is mridangam and tabla. So it is cannot be. Fourth, F and G, also any one of them is tabla and mridangam. It is cannot be. Answer would be option 1 in this case. Now here, question 4, which says that if C is an expert in mridangam, C is an expert in mridangam. That means what I can say, C in mridangam. I know one of them would be in mridangam, so C double tick. At that time, E would be double tick here. And our response wise, I can find it would be cross, it would be cross. As per that information, C is expert from mridangam. And if is not expert in mridangam, that means G need to be expert in mridangam as well. G. And this part, if will be cross. If would be cross, what does it mean? If would be here double. Then which of the three musicians who are experts in tabla but not in either mridangam or gatham? That means as per my concept, double tick tabla. E, F and H. E, F and H. So these one would be my answer, option 4 in this case.